Hey everyone, it's Abby from Make Life Your Runway, and I'm here with just a quick little get ready with me, like literally get ready with me. I am about to go meet a girlfriend and we're going to get pedicures and I think we're going to get lunch, but I thought I would record me putting on makeup, and this is like out the door, quick makeup. I am going to kind of speed through it and talk over it just for sake of time on my end, and also you watching it because it's not going to be very many products. And I'm also, my hair is wet because I just got out the shower. I'm not going to dry it, so I'll show you what I'm going to do with it as well. So if that sounds like something you would like to watch, then just keep watching. Here we go. Alright, using my Frieda Sea Waves. This is a sea salt spray for your hair. I'm just spraying it all throughout my hair, trying to keep it mostly at the bottom and scrunching it on into all the hair, and then making sure I'm getting the hair underneath. And then I take a little hair tie and I'm just putting it into a messy ball slash bun on my head. This is to kind of make some waves as I do my makeup. So there it is right there, sloppy, doesn't need to be precise. And now we can move into moisturizer. This is the Andalou Naturals. I've been using this one for quite some time. It's one of my favorite. I always use this to start off, just to moisturize the skin. And then we are going to go in with my primer. This is the Becca Backlight Primer. I do enjoy this. I don't know that I love it as much as everyone on YouTube does, but it is a nice product, and I am just putting it all over my face. It does give a nice glow, but I find it's sticky, but it's okay with products on top. This is the It Cosmetics CC Plus. This is a CC cream, but it's very high coverage. So what I like to do is just take a pump on my hands and then rub it on my face, and then take the Real Techniques buffing brush and buff it all into my skin, making sure to hit the full face. And I do this just to kind of sheer out the product since it is so full coverage. I personally don't prefer that. I just want my skin to be even out for the most part. So I'm just buffing that all into my skin. I do go over my eyes, and it looks like I'm being a little bit more rough than I actually am. But yeah, I take a little bit more and put it on my face. I don't think I showed that. But then I take a beauty blender, a damp beauty blender, and I just push it into my skin. I do this with all foundations, whether I use my fingers or a brush. I will take the beauty blender and just make sure I press it all in, so the streaks from the brushes are smoothed over, and it just looks more like my skin than foundation sitting on my skin, if that makes sense. So now, oh, here's where I go ahead and put a little bit more. Some of my redness was showing through, so I went ahead and tapped on a little bit more and then pressed it in with my beauty blender. Yeah, girl, push that in there. All right, next concealer. This is Urban Decay concealer. This is very full coverage, and it can kind of settle into fine lines. So I take a little bit on my eyes to use as a primer, but I put it on below my eyes just so I can blend up and it doesn't make it look so heavy on my skin. You can see I kind of push it up into where my eye circles. I don't really have bags. It's just more like discolored. So I'm just trying to again even out that skin tone so I look well rested, like I woke up like that. Here is the Milani Rose Lip Treatment. I've talked about this a lot. It's just okay. I'm just working through it. It is nice to put on as I put on my makeup. Here is something I love, Delce de Leche WetNWild Contour Palette. Taking it with a Real Techniques Gold Medals brush, patting it underneath my eyes. I look up just to kind of eliminate any creasing and settling into those little baby lines down there that will one day not be so baby. But anyways, just pressing that into my skin, and I'm also going to take it on my forehead and down the bridge of my nose and just basically hitting the T-zone. This is where I sweat the most, and so I really want to try to mattify it so it lasts longer. I do leave the rest of the face, oh, sing it girl, sing it girl. I leave the rest of the face blank, I think. I don't know, we'll go back. But this is the Lorac Pro palette too. Absolutely love it. Zooming you in. Alright, taking a little flat shader brush from It by Ulta brushes, and I'm just taking that skin color, buff color, and putting it all over my lid just to set that primer that we put down. And then we're going into the second shade, and we're just going to concentrate that in the crease with the crease brush It by Ulta. I look down so I can see that crease, and I'm just buffing it in lightly. Nothing too crazy. I'm just trying to add a little bit of depth to my eyelids. Again, it just makes me look more awake and put together, but it's not looking like makeup. You know what I mean? Here I'm taking the Milk Crayon by NYX, and I'm putting this on the lid. It's okay if it goes on sloppy, because as you'll see in a couple seconds, I do blend that out and then put another shadow over it. So I blend it out with another Gold Medals brush by Real Techniques, and it's a pencil brush, and it's very dense at the end, so it's easy to just kind of blend out this color and clean it up a little bit. And get it, girl, get it, blend it in. All right, here we go. Rose, whatever you want to call it. It's one of my favorite colors from the palette. When I pull this palette, my weekly makeup basket, this is my go-to color from it, and so I just always sit it on my lid with a neutral like that tan color in the crease. This is very much a go-to look for me for work or just hanging out with friends. So just patting that all over my lid with my finger, I feel I get the most pigmentation out of it by doing that. I do go over and pat a couple of layers on top, and then I'm going in without any extra eyeshadow on that brush and blending out the two colors. Then I take a clean brush. This is Sonia Kashuk. Hey girl, what you doing with that camera? There it is. Taking buff and just blending out around the edges. Again, making it look seamless. Of course, it's obvious I have makeup, but I want people to be looking at my face and the contours and just making me look more put together and highlighting my features opposed to just seeing makeup. So again, patting everything out again, going in with this mascara. This is by Max Factor. It's brand new. This came in an influencer, and this was the first time I used it. And so I put on one coat, and then let you see what one coat looks like versus, oh no, we're going in two coats. So two coats versus nothing. So I think it adds definitely definition, and a little bit of fullness, not a lot of length. I really like it. Okay, going in with highlight. This is Essence highlight. Oh my god, it's so good. So I take that same brush I set my eyes with, and I basically use this all over my face, down my nose, down my middle of my face, cheekbones, brows, everything. It's just so pretty. It's not glittery. As you can see, it just adds highlight, and it's gorgeous. Another Essence product. This is Make Me Brow. Again, out the door. I don't typically fill in my brows with anything more than this, but this is a go-to product that I use every day. So I am just going ahead and swiping it over my brows. I think if anything, it just kind of combs my brows and makes them look like I attempted something with them. But it's not going to look too crazy or anything. So there we go. Hey girl, get it. Another dance break. I don't even remember what I was listening to here. Setting this with the Urban Decay All Nighter. I 100% use this on my face. So I just spray it on. You'll see, since I didn't allow time for my mascara to dry, it did get on my lower lash line. So I am going to have to clean that up, but I do every day. I spray it, and then I go back with that beauty blender and just press everything in. Again, I want it to look seamless, like I am just put together, highlighting my features and not just looking like makeup. Again, this is me cleaning up under my eyelid. I just kind of took a powder brush and smoothed it all out. This is Dolly by Buxom. It's one of their lip glosses. It's one of my favorites. I love the mintiness of these glosses. It might be too much for some people, but I love it. And then taking that hair down and just kind of playing with it and yeah, there we go. Just shaking it out. You can see it added a little bit of wave, but not too much. So here we go. We're going to have a little conclusion starting right here. Alright everyone, this is the final look. Super simple, just running out the door. Like, whew. So I didn't use bronzer, blush as you saw, just 2 eyeshadows other than the one to just set the primer. No lipstick, no liner, nothing, no contour. It's just even the skin tone, add a little glow, put a little something something in the crease, add some mascara. See you later. So, and my hair will dry. I mean, it's so short now that it'll be dry within an hour, and then that sea salt spray from Frieda, it'll help it have just like a little bit of texture when it dries. So it'll pretty much look like this but dry. So anyways, thanks for watching. I hope this was helpful. I did use a lot of more high-end products, so I hope that's okay. That's just kind of what I have in my collection right now that I'm working through. And I really enjoy them for the most part. But I can do one of these that's all drugstore if you would like. So let me know down below. And finally, these products were my last weekly makeup basket. So I'll link that down below. And you can kind of see me pulling the videos and then more details about each item. So thank you all for watching. And I will see you all in my next video. Bye!